Philip, can you start the show for me, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Sorry.
Hi, folks. This is Thfc Till I Die, the home of Spurs, past, present, and starting tomorrow night, the run into the top four for Ange Postecoglou's side. This is Newsbeat on what day is it? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock where I am, and God knows where it is where you are, but I hope you're having a good day. And before Dermot goes back in, let's just have a look at the chat and see who's in. Jazz Fusion is saying, Ange says no more signings. On the bright side, Ange lies. So we have that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, I'd say doubtful enough whether there'll be any more signings, but we'll see. You never know. And Wembley 1 is saying, afternoon, everybody. Afternoon, Wembley. And Dragon D's Nuts is saying hello to everybody. And how are you doing? Hello for... Hellos for all. Sorry, I'll be sunglasses on there. I can't read properly. And Simon Cohen, no more signings. Yeah, it looks that way, Simon. Unless there might be a couple of young lads going out on loan, you never know. And Mia is saying, hi, Mia, big up. How's it going, Mia? Didn't see you in a while. And Mia saying, yeah, smash that like button. Please do, lads. Smash the like button. Get our algorithm ticking over. And also subscribe and hit the like button as well. Big. We need it. So please do that. And how are you, Ellie? Ellie's just a girl who loves Spurs. Jazz Fusion. Us Greeks are big fat. Oh, no, Ellie, come on. Oh, don't believe that for a minute. And Jazz Fusion is an Ella Rapunzel. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a fairy tale character, isn't that right? And Mia is saying, Dragon D's Nuts, how are you? And Mia again is, hey, Jazz Fusion, how are you? So we're into the saying hello to each other stage here at the minute. And Jazz Fusion is saying back, good, you, good. And Mia saying, Jazz Fusion, not bad, yeah, not bad, thanks. Brian Maguire. I can bring it up. Philip looking sharp. Well, I'm on my last day of my holidays, actually. I'll be flying home tomorrow, so. And the weather's been absolutely fantastic out here. 27 degrees this morning. Really good. Now, Wembley 1, you're looking cool, Phil. Yeah, I'll not be cool tomorrow, Wembley. I've got me two jumpers, an overcoat, and a scarf on when I get home, you know. And Mia is saying, Don. I have to stop wearing these dark glasses, I reckon. Dragon These Nuts. Is Philip in hiding? Yeah, I'm in hiding. Actually, yeah, I'm just. I'm coming back into the wide open world tomorrow afternoon, though, unfortunately. And Wayne Bonner saying, good afternoon, you troublesome lot. Hope you're all well and having a great day. Yeah, not so bad at all. And Ellie is saying, Philip, like my big Greek wedding. Yeah, right. Would you believe I've never seen that film? I've never seen it, but I've heard so much about it. And Mia is saying, Wayne Bonner, hello. That should be good now for a good few back and forth between Mia and Wayne. And Carl Simpson saying, good afternoon, Philip. How are you, Carl? How's it going? And Dragon These Nuts is saying, hey, Mia. They are now. And Wembley 1, Philip the Don. Yeah. Thanks, Wembley, but I don't feel like a Don at the minute, to be honest. And Ellie's saying, Philip, do you feel we should give Ange more signings regardless of lies or not before the window closes? Well, as we're going to cover in the subject matter later on, there would have been an incoming if there'd been an outgoing, but that outgoing is not going, so there's not going to be an incoming. If you can get my drift, we'll come to that in a minute. So I don't know if there's anybody else on the horizon that we're going to get. We have a few things in the banners later on that might just answer that question, Ellie. And Wayne is saying, Mia, glad to hear it. Good. Now, that's the end of the chat. Let me go into the banners and see what we've got. Now, this is an interesting one, right? As you probably heard, this could have been a signing for Spurs. The Norwegian wonder kid, Antonio Nusa, failed his medical at Brentford. Apparently, they found a bit of floating cartilage in his knee, which, not being a medical person, I'm not quite sure what that means for the future. Obviously, it means it could be a risk for him playing later on. But also, they discovered some possible back problem that he has. So they've pulled out of the deal, it looks like, at the moment. Or else maybe they're trying to get him at a lesser price. You wouldn't know what's going on there. But the press has got us down, and Tottenham are now on alert. Now, I'm going to ask one very, very simple question here. Why would we be looking at a player who failed the medical at another club? Do you think our medical people aren't going to pick up on the same injury and have the same result? And there is no way we're buying a player that's not fit for purpose, I don't think. I mean, I know there's been criticism of our medical team, but surely even with a blindfold on, they can see this guy, unfortunately, isn't fit at the moment. Anyway, now, I don't know whether they can remove that floating cartilage. Maybe it's a temporary issue. And the back problem, I don't know how serious that is. But I think it's the best for everybody if we don't go near him. And as I said yesterday, my biggest fear of buying a player like that, 18-year-old player for 25, 30 million, whatever he was, what type of message is that sending out to the young lads in our under-21s? Now, if you look at our under-21s this season, played 11, won 11. Incredible record. So you've got the likes of Jamie Donnelly, you've got the likes of Santiago, you've got the likes of when he comes back, Alfie Devine. What are they going to think? We're paying 25, 30 million for a player, and they're at the club, and they'll obviously think he's going to jump ahead of them in the pecking order. So I think this guy's best left well alone, in my own opinion. Anyway, what do you think, lads? Just give me see what there's anything in the comments about that now, because I'm just going to go back to at the start of the comments here now. Okay. Let's go back. Another one. Elliot saying, no, the Don Phillip is the Godfather in shade. Jeez. I think I'll have to put my ordinary glasses on because the way the sun is shining, I can barely see the screen here at the minute. No, Jazz Fusion. Prediction remains they will make a deadline day bid for Gallagher. I'm not so sure. If you'd said that to me yesterday, I might have agreed with you, but I'm not so sure. And I'll tell you why in a few minutes' time. Mia W. Wayne Bonner's been busy, so not seen many peeps about, so it's good to see you. And Daniela Zito, why would we take a guy who's a dodgy back and knee? My case exactly, Daniela, absolutely. You know, it's not, it doesn't make sense at all. And Wembley One saying, tactical question, everyone. Could we play a back three of Mickey, Kuti, and Dragusin? Could allow us to beef up the midfield? We could. But it's not usually Ange's style to play a back three. So, I mean, a radical change in system if he was to do that. I'm sure, listen, anything is possible, but somehow I would doubt it. And Josh Fusion said, I hope this kid ends up signing for Brentford. He could be the big he could be the bee's dodgy knees. No, good one. And Wayne Bonner. Me have been the same at work. My body hates me at the moment. Excuse me. Not wrong with being busy when you have the calmer moment to chill. Yeah. That's this. And Ellie saying, we don't want a crock. We've got enough of these already. Cough, cough, Sessignon. Well, that's true. I mean, the invisible man, I'm going to call him. I mean, he's barely been seen since he turned up at Tottenham. Must be very frustrating for the lad, but I suppose if you're picking up 50 grand a week for doing nothing, who's complaining? And Carl Simpson, do not want Noosa now. I still think we have 3 more to go. I still think there will be 1 more. Okay. We still have, 50 hours left of the transfer window. I think a lot's going to happen on Thursday generally because there's been nothing happening since. It's been very, very quiet generally. And Wayne is saying, if he's a floating cartilage, then get 20 million knocked off the asking price. Yeah. But even then, you've still got the floating cartilage to deal with. But Dragon is saying, but how is the hamstrings? Yeah, I mean, hamstrings is the Tottenham injury, isn't it, really? We nearly invented the hamstring injury. And Wayne Bonner is saying, Devine will be in the squad next season and we'll get plenty of game time. He's going to be huge for us. Yeah, I quite agree. Alfie Devine is a great little player. Really, really good. And Kev Williams is saying, hi, Philip. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kev. And Carl Simpson. I still think we could go for Gallagher, as I reckon Skip will go. Oh, don't know. I don't know. There's been no word of Skip going anywhere. The only other one that's been possibly mentioned of going is Højbjerg. As I think we heard yesterday, that's not going to happen now. So Mia saying, Wayne Bonner, I hope to see you on my call in sometime soon. There you are, Wayne. That's a big invitation for you. And Wayne Bonner saying, Sessignon, who's here? Yeah, that's it. That's it. The rumor is there's a footballer called Ryan Sessignon who shows up occasionally at the training ground, into the treatment room. And Mia saying, Kev Williams, hello, man, with an amazing surname. That's giving away clues. And Kev is saying, listen to Talksport earlier, and Simon Jordan sowing seeds has annoyed me. He's urging Liverpool to go for Ange. Simon's friend Levy won't be happy with those comments. I reiterate, I think Simon Jordan is an idiot. Sorry. I just can't agree. I agree with one in 100 things he says. And this touting Ange to Liverpool now is an absolute disgrace. I'm sorry. But the guy is under contract to one team. Okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But do you think that Liverpool are going to go for Xavi, the guy that's over at Leverkusen, Xavi Alonso, at Leverkusen? He's a number one choice for Liverpool. He's gearing up for that this season. And that's right. Ange's not going to Liverpool. No way. No way. And Simon Jordan, just stick to criticising other clubs and leave us alone. And Wayne Bonner, Mia, likewise, all depends on work at the minute. Okay. And Kev Williams said, hi, Mia, how are you? And Jazz Fusion, Gill may go to Brighton. Well, it appears he doesn't seem to have a future at our place, so he needs to go somewhere. Funny enough, he strikes me as a player who might fit into Brighton, the type of players they have. And Carl is saying, Liverpool don't want Ange. That is just media. He's too old for Liverpool. Yeah, I suppose he is. Well, think about it. I'd say your man De Zerbi from Brighton could be in Liverpool's frame as well, you know. And said that Solomon has had an injury setback. Oh, dear, dear. He's becoming another invisible man of Solomon, which is a pity because I like him. He's a good player. And Simon Cohen, what part of the world are you in, Philip? I'm in Lanzarote, Simon. In Matagorda in Lanzarote near the airport. So you can probably hear planes flying by me here every few minutes. Week's up, coming home tomorrow, unfortunately. And Jazz Fusion says, what's new, Daniela? And Ellie is saying he can play a back four still. Dragusin is a right centre back, Romero central, Van der Ven left centre back, and Udoji left wing back. Push Porro up as right winger, as Johnson is too weak. Madison, Son, and Basuma as a midfield three, and up front Kulu, Sonny, and Richie. Yeah, that makes sense actually. You know, it makes sense. I know Johnson probably played himself onto the bench for a few games now. Then Madison is back, and Kulu goes back out to the right wing. So, anyway, Dermot, there you go. I've kept the chat going there as best I can.
He can play four still. Romero central, Van der Ven left back. See, I slightly disagree with that. Look, Johnson hasn't for me done well. I agree with everyone that he hasn't done well, and he's a young lad, so we shouldn't really jump on his back too much because he is only a young lad. I mean, when we couldn't win under Gareth Bale, was everyone shouting at him to get him out of the squad team? He's useless.
They were actually at the time, Dermot. Yeah. You know that there was a lot of talk about that. You know.
So I think he wasn't really bought. He wasn't bought to be a first teamer. He was bought to bring him in slowly. And because of the injuries and because of what what's happened with our injuries and players missing out, he's been forced into that first team scenario. Now, there's an argument you could have put Hill there, who's got more experience of playing in the first team. What do you think on that, Philip? Do you think Brian Hill shouldn't be given more?
There's an ambulance helicopter just flying overhead here at the minute. Poor Sal's in trouble. Yeah, well, I think Johnson, I think you're right. Johnson probably was introduced ahead of schedule, really, for the team due to the injuries.
Yeah.
And I think what will happen now is once our main men are back again, which they nearly all are now, thank God. Sarr will be on his way back for Saturday, you understand? That, Johnson will probably become one of the subs. He'll be an impact sub.
He will be. here. Do you know? Look, I'm a Brennan Johnson supporter, and I will back him. Like, I'm a Højbjerg fan, and I will back him too. Look, I thought for 80 minutes Højbjerg played well. Only for the last 10 minutes that he fucked it up personally. But that's just my opinion. Big up to me as well, Kev. Do you want to go through these, Philip? You started it, so you might as well finish them.
I think I'm nearly there now, actually.
I press them and you just read them, sort of thing.
Nearly got to the end here. And Mia saying, keep your scouser hands off my Ange. Right, there you go.
Yeah.
I think we all second that, Mia. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now.
Carlos and Philip is currently on Brady Island.
He is, yeah. There is a few other people with. There is a few people with you on that island, isn't there? There's the Taoiseach and the President of Ireland's on there. Joe Lewis is on there with them as well. Him and Joe Lewis go for dinner every evening around 7 o'clock. Yeah.
All I've seen today now is a lot of Liverpool shirts. Whatever's going on. Are they playing tonight? No, they're not.
Yeah, I think they are. No, they're not. There is Premier League games tonight. Yeah.
So I don't know if Liverpool up now. They're hardly playing. They're only playing on Sunday. But it's all. I haven't seen a Man United. I haven't seen a Man United jersey for the whole week, which is quite unusual. You know, you normally see loads of them down there.
Yeah,
they're probably too ashamed to wear them at the moment. You know. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Go on then. I'm bringing them up. You're reading them.
Oh yeah. What's the thought rumor with Gill? Is it a loan? I think we need to keep Gill, but he does need more playing time. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, Brian Hill's got skill to burn. He probably hasn't got the physique for the Premiership or for our type of Premiership. And the fact that we've got so many forward players now, once they're all fit and back again, that I can't see him getting much of a look in.
No,
I hope he doesn't go because it's always handy to have on the bench. But it wouldn't surprise me if he did.
No, I think he will go out on loan. He needs to bulk up for me. He's a good player.
He needs to bulk up the last 2 years, and he hasn't done it.
Yeah, but the talent's there, though, Philip. The talent.
Oh, it is absolutely, absolutely.
It's there to burn.
Ange isn't going anywhere. No. He's home where he belongs. That's a thought we all agree with there, Wayne. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
And Wayne is saying, I like Gill. He'll rate him, backed him from the start. He can play centrally. He'd be a beast there. Yeah, true enough. I'd play him centrally. He'd be a beast there.
Said that. I think I said that about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, that I could see Hill's position being a cam. I think he's got the talent there. And you saw that talent at Villarreal when he went over there, Philip, on loan, where he won the Europa League. He's got the talent. It's about a manager taking a chance in them. And Ange's obviously something in training, or there's something with his attitude, or there's something there that doesn't quite. Mourinho, I think, was the same. There's something there within his makeup that managers in this Tottenham don't suit him. Do you know what I mean? It could be his attitude. It could be his training. He's not a good trainer. There's something there. Look, I don't know. I think they should give him a go, personally. I think they should.
Then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
48 hours more. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next 48 hours or so.
Yeah, go on, Philip, and bring them up. You read them.
Okay, from what I have, I have my sunglasses on doing there's a glare, so I'm going to change my glasses after this.
Okay, I read them.
The conditions of that move haven't been ironed out. Only after. Yeah, I'll go get my sunglasses. I can't even read these. I'll back in a sec.
Yeah, tea leaf there. We've got Thomas Burns. Guys, are you aware Ange's a Liverpool supporter? Yeah, we all know, but he ain't going nowhere. Ellie just go, look, not out of the club, DERMOTRON Johnson on the bench, but give him game time till he gets settled in. It's too much for him. As I said, Ellie, he was bought as a backup, but because of the injury crisis we had at Tottenham, because of the players being out, he was forced into a regular first team position, which I don't think he was ready for. Look, Johnson will come good. Johnson will make it at Tottenham. I have no doubts about that. Should we have used Hill instead of Johnson? Possibly, because Hill's got more experience playing in the first team. But for me, Johnson will make it. But as I said before, Ange has seen something within training, Philip, within the club that doesn't make him want to pick Hill. What do you think that could be? What do you think that could be? That missing sort of link that Ange's looked at him and he said, "Do you know what? I'm going to keep Bigger Johnson." Why do you think managers do that?
I think possibly in Hill's case, I think he shoved off the ball too easily.
Yeah,
He's physically he's not that he's lightweight, and some of the defenders can brush him away quite easily. I think that's he got so far, and then suddenly he loses possession. That happens quite a lot with him. I think maybe that's what it is more than anything. It's certainly not his skill, because he's skillful. He's very, very good. He's very, very skillful player.
Yeah. We've got Carl here. Gone.
Brennan Johnson was never supposed to be a first-team starter. No. He was supposed to be getting used to the way we play and an impact sub. Exactly. Poor kid has had to show much shit thrown at him as fans. Yeah, and you mean, a young lad like that coming down from Nottingham to London, the big light to London, and it's a huge change for him. And to have fans on his back so quickly as well must be tough. I just hope he's got his mother or his family living with him now. They can put their arms around him and give him a hug and say, "Listen, don't worry, we're with you." Because there are some of the fans. I mean, some of the idiots that come out with these comments. How would like their own family was treated that way?
Yeah.
If you do unto others as you like done unto yourself, that's all I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Gareth Bale. First, 27 games, couldn't get a win. 25. Even Gaza, when he first came down, didn't set the world alight. Do you know what I mean?
No. It takes time.
It takes
very
time.
Few players slot in immediately. Very few.
Yeah, the ones that do, Philip, are experienced and have been round the block a few times. That know what it's like to fit into a new club. Look, he didn't ask for a €50 million transfer. He could have gone to West Ham, I think, for less than that. But it was Forest looking for Brentford.
Can you blame him?
But seriously though, it was Forest looking for more money. And once you put a big price tag on a young player's shoulders, that's either going to make him a man or affect him. And the big price tag is affecting him. So he needs to learn how to adjust of having that 50 million price tag around his neck. And see, I think also, Philip, us fans expect when we see a player come in for 50, 60, 70 million euro, we expect them to hit the ground straight away. We expect them to show us why they're worth that. And when they don't, then we're questioning, well, why did we pay that money for him? He's not worth 50 million. He's only worth 25 million. Now, if you're going to look at it that way, Philip, it wasn't the kid's fault. So who do you blame? Do you blame Tottenham? Do you blame Forest? Do you blame the transfer market? Do you blame how prices have suddenly just blown up out of... It's a norm to get £100 million player now. So where do you go with that?
My feeling, I think every player is overpriced.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no player worth this cost 25 million is worth that money. Not at all, no chance. It's just the way the agents have kept things inflating the prices. And I think it's tough to have a kind of 22-year-old to have a 50 million price tag hanging around his neck. It's tough for them to live up to that expectation. It's very tough.
It is very tough, Philip. Listen, we only look. There's 33 of you watching, right? And you've only given us 12 likes. Now, either me and Philip are not doing a good enough job here, or you're a bit lazy on the like button. All you got to do is caress it. Just caress the like button. You don't have to hit it hard. You just got to hit it nicely. Me and Philip will improve. We promise. Philip is on his holidays. He's probably still drunk from poaching from the night before, and probably swinging from the lampshades at 5, 6 o'clock this morning, coming in from an all night or overnight over 40s rave. That's where he was last night. Him and Mary banging they're all swinging their hips. Imagine going to an over 40s rave. Only if
I wouldn't have a clue, Dermot. I wouldn't have a clue.
You would. You'd be up there pushing the DJ out the way, Philip. Doing
all
the
I know
yourself.
All I know is we walked over 10 kilometers yesterday.
I'd say your legs are sore.
Yeah, a bit sore today, now, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Kev Williams says, this happens often with Spurs. We sign players, and a lot of time they don't just settle, or for a long time they don't. Like Richie recently. Look, I feel with Richie. Look. Richie the other night, Philip, he ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. You cannot his commitment to Tottenham Hotspur, his commitment to the cause is 100%. He's just not scoring enough goals. Where do you put people like Johnson and Ritchie and these new players? You look at Manderson, he settled in quickly. You look at Bentancur and Kulu, they settled in quickly. Is it just the player, or is it just if you come from a small club to a bigger club, is it really going up the next step?
Yeah, well, Johnson to us was a step up.
Yeah.
Ritchie now, I would have thought would have settled quicker because, he's been playing in the Premiership now for a good number of years, and I think a lot of his was down to the groin injury that he had has now been fixed up. But secondly, the mental issue, the mental issues that he had, which he appears to have got over now as well. So, he hasn't scored for the last couple of games, but he did score 6 and 6. So, it's not a complete disaster this season. He has performed, and there is more goals in him starting tomorrow night.
Yeah, and I feel I hold my hand up. I've criticised Ritchie quite a lot this season, Philip. You haven't, to be fair. You've always backed him. I've criticised him. So, do you think I've been too harsh on him, Philip, or do you think I've been right in my criticism?
He deserves some criticism, but maybe not as much as he's got. I think if he's down as a goal scorer, right? If he's not scoring goals, people think, oh, he's doing nothing. But they're not seeing the off-the-ball work that he does.
Yeah.
The tracking back, the tackling back, which is vital to the Ange system. So he does that, but a lot of that stuff goes unnoticed.
And do you think also, because we've had Harry Kane, who was always there banging in the goals, do you think that's also played into a lot of people's views on Richarlison, that it's always hard? It's like a manager following Sir Alex Ferguson or a manager going to follow Klopp.
Yeah.
A striker the first striker that's following Harry Kane is always going to be a hard act to follow. So do you think
hard act to follow? Yeah.
Do you think Ritchie had been put into that position, and you thinking, maybe the pressure got a bit too much for him, and maybe this is why he went to see a psychiatrist or whatever, and he paid that out of his own pocket, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And
can I also commitment?
Yeah, I can also say he gives 10% out of his wages to charity every month.
Yeah, man. He's supporting an orphanage in Brazil, as far as I know.
Yeah.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. I have to say, he's a good lad.
Can I just say, I do love Ritchie. I think I love his shithousery. I love the way he does. I love his Brazilian. He's that type of Brazilian player that you love to have in your team. You won't want him playing against you. How many times did he play against us for Everton and he causes no ends of heartache?
Trouble, yeah.
Thfc says here, would sell Ritchie, Johnson, Hill in the summer. Philip, who would you sell out of them three?
I'll keep Ritchie. Well, Ritchie keep him. Johnson's not only here 5 minutes. Yeah. He'll be the one that would be the most vulnerable there, I think. The fact he's been here a number of years and still hasn't really broken through,
Yeah. Big up to Terry White as well. Big up, Terry. Hope you're doing well, sir. We've got Kev Williams. Dermot, how are you feeling today? Hope you're doing okay, mate. Yeah, I was a bit last night going on to Dave's show. I'm feeling all right. It's just one of them. Do you know when you get it's just I'm not well at the moment. I was actually told by my doctor to go to the hospital. I'm refusing to go, basically. My infection levels have been quite high the last year or so, higher than they should be, and I keep getting lots of chest infections and that. So yeah, I've been told to go and I refuse to go because I don't want to let anyone down. I don't want to let people down here. I don't want to let my family down either.
Oh, so you have to look after your health, though. Look after your health.
I know, but no, I'm planning to go Thursday after deadline day. That's my plan. Have to get deadline day. Have to get deadline day out of the way.
Yeah.
But I know if I go to Wex with Philip, right, all they're going to do is look at you for 17 hours, give you a tablet and send you home. They're not going to do anything. And you're thinking, what's the point in going?
Yeah.
You know yourself. You know yourself what the hospital system's like over here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm getting told off in the chat now. I'm actually getting told off in the chat now. I'll leave that to later, but I'm getting told in that. I'm getting really told off in the chat by some people. But thanks for asking, Kev. Carl Sitzman, Jazz, the way it's going for Joe, he would need to do the washing up to pay for dinner. Well, Philip paid for his dinner last night, didn't you, Philip?
Yeah. Again, yeah. I brought him to Burger King.
Did you? What did he have? A Whopper? Did you have to feed it to him, though? You know, he's a bit diddery now. Did you have to feed him the burger?
No. They had a very fitting burger there on the menu. It's called the Insider Trading Burger. So I bought one of them.
You sure you didn't do did you do a granddad at Volley Fools and Horses? He wanted an emperor burger. You got him a cheeseburger, did you?
Cheeseburger, yeah.
You got me cheeseburger, and he wanted an Insider Trading burger. Big up to Carl Simpson. He says we haven't just got a place for him. Go out on loan, get 2.5 seasons in. Yeah, Wembley won, laughing. The words "Gill" and "the best" are mutually exclusive and always will be. That's true. Leslie Crawford Hill apparently has 1 assist in 41 appearances.
Not great.
That's
record,
not great. That's not great. We've got Surface. How certain Johnson will come good, as he's shown nothing so far. He's shown
something, you know.
Yeah.
A couple of goals, a couple of assists. No, he'll come good. Give him time.
Yeah.
He's only with us 3 or 4 months, you know.
That's it. Carl Simpson, Gills just isn't strong enough. No, he's not.
Yeah.
No chance. Johnson's getting sold in the summer. He needs a bit of time. There's really a good player in there. There is, Terry, and I agree with you 100%. Thomas Burns, I think you guys missed the trick of not getting Jota. He's a better player than Johnson. I've got news on Jota, so we will let you know on that. I think the wages put Levy off Thomas. I think so. I think so, because the Saudis have a weird thing, don't they? The club he goes to have to cover their wages, don't they?
Yeah. Also there's an implication for Jota coming back as well. You have to be abroad for so many years. Pay the tax. He's a huge tax bill by coming back to the UK. So
he has.
Get West Ham to pay it for him.
Well, that's why Henderson went to Ajax.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he does have to pay the tax bill. Johnson needs to work in the gym too, not just Hill. He can be stronger and he can cope with the physical aspects of the game. Missing Madison and getting no service hasn't helped our front three. No, that's true. The chat is humping today, Philip. It really is humping. Bale, I hope Johnson can be half as great as them. Modric and Sonny didn't have particularly great first seasons and developed themselves. So I hope that's a very good point.
That's it. Yeah.
People seem to forget Modric didn't have a good first season, nor did Sonny.
No.
People seem to forget that. Even I forgot that.
Yeah. No. He'll come good. He will come good. Yeah. He will come good.
Don't want to labour the point, but Johnson was awful in my opinion. Was an awful buy. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. You either like a player or you don't like a player. I'm getting Johnson's name at the back of my shirt. Højbjerg is now going to be retired from next season because he won't be here. But Højbjerg will be up and behind me to the end of the season, and then Johnson will then make an appearance from the start of the season, Philip. So
that's Surfhouse. Come back to us in May and see what his interpretation of Johnson between now and then is. Yeah. Whether he's improved or not.
Yeah, Johnson should talk to Bale. He would help his Wales prodigy.
That's true.
Do you think this is Bale's prodigy, Johnson? Do you think he
can
take over?
He's Welsh. He's playing for Tottenham. I suppose people are going to automatically. I don't know how well they know each other. They would have played together briefly for Wales before Bale retired. So it'd be no harm for Gareth Bale to put his arm around him and say, "Listen, give him a few tips on how to succeed at Spurs."
Yeah,
because he took him a long time.
It did, Philip. Fans watch all the highlight. This is a very good point by Kev Williams, by the way. Fans watch all the highlight videos of new signings. Their expectations are raised high from the moment the player sets foot at the club. It's no surprise fans act the way they do. It's a very good point, that, Philip.
Well, it is, because highlights videos are only exactly what it says on the tin, highlights.
Yeah.
You don't see the misplaced passes. You don't see the missing open goals. You only see the good points. And there are obviously bad points in everybody's game. So, yeah, good point.
Kane is a once-in-a-generation strike. Back in a minute, Philip. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw, what do you call him? Was it Paul? What do you call the ex-Man United fullback? I can't think of his name here anyway. But he criticised Harry Kane for being too selfish. And I would give out hell about him in the paper over the last couple of days, you know. So, anyway, Harry Kane scored the other night for Bayern Munich. And I think it was a very, only for VAR, it wasn't a goal. Got the merest of touches off the other opposition player to play Harry onside, you know. Anyway, what have we got now? Ines runs off the naughty step for being late. Yeah, he's gone again. And Ellie, I always know there's hard work that's effective. It's hard work that just doesn't cut the mustard. And Richie is effective, in my opinion, as he has that edge and shithousery that all teams need. He has exactly. That shithousery is what every team has to have a couple of them, and he's one of ours. And Kate, how you, Kate? Just a girl who loves Spurs. Well done, Kate. You got past the grand last night. Well done. That was great work to get that far so quickly. And Kate is saying, big up Philip and DERMOTRON. And saying to you, Kate, and Jim. And Colin, go to the hospital. I think that's going back to Dermot's health issues there. Yeah, I think I'll be encouraging him to do that, actually. And Carl Simpson, go to the hospital, Dermot. Do as you're told. Yeah, exactly. And Ellie is saying, hope you're okay, DERMOTRON. Take the doctors. Your health is more important. I know. I'll be having a word after the show about that with him. And Thomas is saying, get to the hospital. Take care of yourself. Absolutely. Daniel Zito, Forest versus Arsenal predictions for tonight. I think we're all going to become Nottingham Forest fans for the duration of tonight anyway. Yeah, funny, that could be a tricky game for Arsenal. They'll probably win it, but it won't be easy. And Brian is saying, Derm, go into the hospital. Your health comes first. Exactly. And Carl Simpson, not deadline day, mate. You need to get better, mate. Exactly. I know. I think we need to we're all telling Dermot that. And I'm going to tell him to go back and read these comments now once he comes back. Terry writes, and Richie is going to get a lot better with Maddison back in the lineup. Yeah, and it's great to have James Maddison back tomorrow night because he'll be itching to get going again. Okay, the 15 minutes he got against City, whatever it was, that was only a warm-up. Tomorrow night it was a real start of his return. And Jazz Fusionist says, never use deadline day as a sentence involving hospital visits. Yeah, true. And Daniela said, Dermot, you should go to the hospital, take care of yourself before us in football. Exactly. Ellie, honestly, Dermot, ask them for a proper help out, not just a pill. Yeah, well, I know.
Stop having a go at me. Stop having a go at me.
No, Dermot, they're not. Nobody's having a go. They're all really concerned about your health. They're saying, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital.
I tell you what, it is good advice, but I tell you what it is. My back's crumbling, as you well know, Philip, and Ellie does as well. And every time I get a chest infection, my infection levels go high for some bloody stupid reason. And you know as well as I do, the Irish Health Service in here is a load of crap, Philip. Unless you go private, you know that yourself.
Yeah.
Especially Wexford Hospital. My young lad went in there, must be 3 weeks ago, and he was left for 24 hours on a trolley in the corner of A&E, and nobody went near him. And he was spewing up everywhere. That's how bad that hospital is in Wexford.
Well, you know, Dermot, I know it's easy blaming the hospital. I don't blame the staff at all. I blame the HSE. I blame the hierarchy. The guys walking around with clipboards instead of getting the shirt off and doing a bit of work.
Yeah.
I know. My daughter's a nurse now, so she'll tell you all that goes on there. It's very hard on the staff. Very hard.
It is, and I agree with you, Philip. Look, that hospital nearly killed Derval 6 years ago when they missed she was having a heart attack. Unless I had to kick up a fuss to say, look, she's having a heart attack. So I've got tell everyone what's happening. I've got a full body bone scan on the 6th of February to get my back fused. I'm hopefully that we'll get my back fused within this year. So I will be 6 weeks away from the channel because I won't be able to do anything for 6 weeks and I'll have to lie on my back. So Philip will be taking control of THFC Philip till I die. So we will keep you informed what's happening. But look, I promise I got an appointment with the doctor. I'll phone back from the doctor tomorrow and I'll discuss it with him then. I promise I will get my health sorted. I'm taking my nebulizers. I'm taking my inhalers. I'm taking my medication. I'm mentally fine. It's just I'm having a run bad luck with chest infections. I just seem to pick them up like you pick up millionaires, Philip. To be fair.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, right.
So where are we in the chat, sir? Where are we in the
Yeah,
chat?
that's the one. That's the one there now.
Can I just say thank you for everyone's concern, and I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. And
yeah, I mean, read back in those comments there, but there's a lot of people very concerned about you there. So you know.
I know. Thank you. Did you say congratulations to Kate to reaching the 1,000?
I did. Yes, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Well done, Kate, for reaching the 1,000 club. Let us know how you feel to be a 1,000 subscriber channel. It is a great feeling. Now you want to get to 2K, like me and Philip. You want the next one.
Yes.
It's like a drug. You want the next one. Big up, Kate, and congratulations again from everyone here at THFC till I die. Haven't even got to the main show yet, Philip. We're still going through the bloody show.
I'll have to hurry up now. We'll have to get moving here.
Well, I'll have to carry on if you have to go.
Well, I will have to. So no, it's not that. I have no way.
Hello, he's froze. He's froze. Not a great froze picture. Oh, I'll take him off for a minute anyway. We've got does Richie Johnson get the Liverpool team or squad even? No, I think Liverpool are a different. I think they're a different animal. Than that, but look, I think they will come good, guys. They will come good. Carl Simpson, West Ham are struggling to pay for Jota's wages as well. Over 200 grand a week. Screw that. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It's amazing that they have to cover the whole wages, guys, not just everything else. They have to pay for the wages and everything. So, yeah, he was talking about tomorrow's weather. Just, I'm just seeing if I've got any. Rashford will be discussed his future. Ooh, okay. I got some news on Rashford, by the way, guys. Stephen Thomas, Neves is one of them from the Saudis. I get there was another player going to Saudi. I will tell you. Big up, brother Carl Simpson. We have bought the worst player than Johnson. We have bought worse players. Dombele for one. He's been really bad. Neves is class. He is class, Terry. He is a world-class player. I think he is. Hey, Ian, we've got Thomas Went. I've just read a comment about being Johnson's first season. Well, it's not. It's because he's played in the Premier League for a year. Now, whether it was with Spurs or Thomas Wynn, you make a very good point. It isn't his first season within the Premier League. He has played there with Forest, but it's also to a point where I think that it's come to a bigger club than Forest. No disrespect to Nottingham Forest fans. It is a bigger club, so I think this is where it is. We've got Wayne Bonnet, Divine will be the next Bale, and then some. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that one. I love watching Divine play. It's like, I don't know if you agree with me, Wayne, but there's a little bit of Glenn Hoddle about him. Let me know if you agree with me or not. But anytime I think him, I keep going back to Glenn Hoddle with Divine. And I think it's there. I just do. I think it's there. Jazz Fusion Bale says he wants too low. Is his handicap? Big up. Paul Parker. Yeah, what an idiot he is. Criticizing Harry Kane, saying he's selfish, saying that he thinks nobody but himself. Look, what did Paul Parker do? Only won a few Premier League titles when Manchester United started his career at QPR, went to Man United then. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion of Harry Kane, but if he was striker at Harry and Man United, he wouldn't be calling Harry Kane selfish. So look, I think Paul Parker can keep Harry Kane right out of his mouth. Thomas went, I'm sick of Spurs fans sticking up for rubbish players. We could have got 3 times the player for the same amount we paid for what he's offered. Look, I think he'll come good. And if you're sick of me talking it, then you can hear it plenty of time in this channel. I will criticize players when they play bad. Johnson hasn't been playing good. He didn't play well against Man City. None of them did. I'll even criticize Højbjerg for the last 10 minutes. I think he was dreadful. And I have criticized players that we've bought in the past too. So, look, I will praise a player to the point, but I will criticize when he deserves criticizing. I'm not going to be up anyone's ass. So, look, I sort of agree with you on there is fans that will not hear any more wrong about Johnson, but I think he's only a young lad. We need to give him time. Ange wanted Johnson, so does that mean don't back Ange, Thomas? Yeah, exactly. That's another point as well. Hey, Colin. Hey, Mia. Big up Colin as well in the chat. Kate, the fluffer around Bess. Ellie going, Kate and Mia on top of the mountain. Daniel, there's some breaking news about VAR from next season. Yeah, I'm still waiting to find what that news is. Maybe they're getting rid of it. Check it out if you can, Dermot and Philip. I will do. There is a major Theo. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. What Theo's had now. I do have a wheelchair in the corner of my sitting room, which I refuse to use, but sometimes I have to use it. Theo had a major fusion operation. It stopped him being in the wheelchair for the rest of his life. Exactly. And the same, you know yourself, Ellie. It's the same thing I'm getting what Theo got. So, yeah, I'll be glad to get it done. No more pain. If you don't go to the hospital, I'm coming over to take you there myself. You're more welcome to come over, Carla. I might spend 24 hours with you in Wexford Hospital. Should be fun. You can chat up all the nurses. Did our under-21 team win last night? Do you know what? I don't know, Daniela. I'm going to check now. So, Spurs under 21. All right, it's just giving me. Oh, here we go. No, that's not right. Did we win last night? Yeah, we won 3-2. No, we didn't. Sorry. I don't know if we won or not. Under 21 results. Here we go. Let's see now. Did we win last night? We're still top of the league, which is a good sign. Yeah, we won last. No, we didn't. Hang on. 3rd or 2nd. 27th. No, we're playing tonight at 7:00. Daniela, we did win our last game 5-3 against Villa, but we're at home to Bristol City tonight, 7:00. So that is tonight. So hopefully then Philip's gone then. Yeah, Philip has gone then. Yeah, Philip has gone then. Don't know where Philip's gone. Philip was talking about the weather. The frozen godfather of Lanzarote, can that lovely sunshine and defrost him, DERMOTRON. Yeah, please defrost the Ferbertron. Defrost the godfather. Philip has had to go, as it's his last night. He needs to get his Satan's. Yeah, that's it. He's gone to that rave I was talking about. Did you see the goal Neto scored in the FA Cup? It was brilliant, Ellie. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Premier League refs next season can explain their decision on camera. Is that the breaking news, Carl? Brilliant. I've been asking for this, right, for a long time. And I'm just getting it now, guys. So this is the breaking news. I will gonna put it into the banners for you guys. So we will so I can bring it up for you. So I bring it across the bottom of the scheme for you as well. So this is the breaking news. Premier League referees will be able to explain VAR decision to fans next season and a major change in protocol. After consulting the VAR monitor and agreeing on the decision, then he would declare the basic reason over the PA system to the crowd, such as identifying who committed the foul and who was offside, for example. Let me know what you think, guys. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Do you know what? I agree with it within principle, but I think it has to be really worked out. If you're going to go somewhere like American football or like American football where they say to the crowd, I don't know, if, like LA Rangers 25, that 2 yards that way, you can understand. But saying to a player, Richarlison was offside, I mean, how much stick is he going to get off the Tottenham fans? It does work. It is basically what they do in rugby. And of course, me and Philip on Friday. Oh, hello. He's back. He's been defrosted, guys. He's been defrosted. Look at him. It's going round and round and round in circles here.
Sorry about that.
Hello. You've been defrosted then?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Ellie was scared you got frozen. So she's Lanzarote's son to defrost you.
24 degrees. I'm not going to freeze too much here. No.
Right. Yeah. Breaking news, Philip. The Premier League refs next season can explain their decisions on camera. They're going to basically be mic'd. So what it is now, this is the protocol, right? So after consulting with the VAR monitor and agreeing on the decision, they will then declare the basic reasoning over the PA system to the crowd, such as identify who committed the foul or who was offside for it. Now, it's the same as rugby. Do you agree with this, Philip? I don't. Look, I agree with it within principle, but is it? Do you ever watch American football?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, is it? And they do it in rugby as well, don't they? So, is this a good thing or not?
I think explaining the decision after the game when cool tempers have died down a bit is a better idea. If they do it in the heat of the moment, it could cause another Wolves versus West Brom crowd reaction. That's the only worry I would have with it, I don't know. Do I fully until I read the full scenario what it's going to be doing? I think they should leave it till after the match. Where they bring the managers out afterwards to talk about the match.
Yeah.
Bring the refs out and say, "Listen, this is why I did this. This is why I did that." Not do it in the heat of the moment during a game when tempers are high.
Do you think it's right? I'm looking at it from I'm looking from a fan's point of view. Could this spark? Say it's the last minute of a game and the referee gives a penalty.
Yeah.
No word of. I'm not trying to employ violence or anything, Philip. But you saw what happened at the FA Cup game at the weekend with West Bromwich Albion and Wolves.
Yeah.
Could that start trouble in the stands if a ref come over and the last minute and the home fans don't agree with it, but the way fans are jumping around, could it start trouble in the stands?
Yep, very much so. I think it's given more. It'll resurrect. It could resurrect crowd trouble in the ground again. Okay, if the fans are well segregated, that might be containable, but it's going to leave a bad atmosphere and a lot of booing and a lot of things that can put the players off. I don't know. Sometimes you're better off saying nothing at all than doing that. They've gone to the other extreme now by saying too much, I think.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Look, big up Ellich. If VDV was class versus City, yeah, he was. Romero and Porro good. You said that as well, Philip.
Yeah.
And Destiny was good. Werner made some intelligent runs, but no one found him, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. Someone should tell the rest of the team he's one of our players now. He's not playing for Chelsea. He's playing for Spurs.
We got it's basically rugby. Works in rugby, why not in football?
Rugby fans are different than football fans.
Yeah.
Rugby fans are big difference.
What was the saying, Philip? Football.
Rugby is a game for gentlemen. No, it's a game for hooligans played by gentlemen.
Yeah, that's it.
And football is a game for gentlemen played by hooligans.
Yeah.
No,
Leslie Crawford says, Thomas Ange discusses transfers for scouting team and no players wherever that is approved according to Ange himself. Yeah, that is true. I don't know where you're getting this from, Tom. It's not important. It's an improvement, but VAR is still ruining the game. Refs in the league are so poor. That I agree with you with, and I think you agree with him as well in that, Philip, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah. It comes up on the main screen, so why is VAR looking to who the player is exactly? Yeah.
Dermot, can I? Something has cropped up at work there that I have to do. Here it is again now. Can I come back to you in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
Sure, thanks. Yeah.
Of course, no problem. No, they actually they won the last game, so I don't know why they're saying 7:00 kickoff here, Ellie. Or maybe it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. Anyway, she's on 21s drew 2 over Brighton. That match was supposed to be they're supposed to be playing tonight against Bristol City at home at 7:00. And I'm looking on the Tottenham website. So they're unbeaten actually. They've started the season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins on the spin. So tonight they're playing Bristol City at 7:00, I think, on Spurs Play. But Ellie says they're due to over Brighton. So let me take you off there, Philip. Stephen Thomas doesn't change the fact that some people are making decisions VAR. They are. Thomas, Leslie Crawford, if you watch his press conference, he actually said he hasn't been involved in their transfer as much as he was in the summer. So every transfer is actually his. I don't think he lets alone what's going on. I think Angie's very descriptive on what he's saying. Saudi nil, South Korea nil, half time. Saudis have hit the woodwork twice. Wow. Brian, Maguire, Dermot, and Phil, how did you both get together to start the THFT channel? I'm going to start that one, Brian, and I'll come back to you. I think that was the under-18s, Ellie. I think, wow, DJ, absolutely. Oh my word. I don't know what to say. I seriously do not know what to say, sir. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. I, thank you so much. I'm a little bit gobsmacked by that. I tell you what it is, guys. It's somebody with glasses, with my hair, with my ears, going, "Yay! It's THFC tonight time!" Yeah, me going like this, basically. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. It means a hell of a lot. Wow. I'm speechless. I'm not usually speechless, but I'm speechless. So I bring it up again to get Philip's reaction. But thank you so much, DJ Samuel. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. So thank you so much. And yeah, thank you. Very generous of him. I hope you, if you didn't mean to do that and it was supposed to be a $5, please let me know and I will refund you. If it was supposed to be a $5, if it is, meant thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate it, and I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Ellie saying more likes, please hit that like button. We're at 27, so big up. I'll bring Philip in now, and he can say thank you. What do you reckon to that, Philip? Hello, he's gone. He's been marched in. He's been told off. Rugby is a game where Dermo still do not know the points. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I still don't know the points. The issue is people want to hear what they are saying till they disagree. Exactly, Mia. Mia, we've got to get you on again. I've missed you on the channel, so we have to get you on again. Fans at games complain they don't know what's going on. Exactly. It's also going to give us 120-minute games with all the extra time we play now. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely spot on. Well played, DJ. Sue says just a harmless potato. DJ Samuel, nice one. Big up, DJ. What a generous post. Dermo, stay calm and watch the heart. Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Brady's off to. He's off walking now. What's he up to? I can see what he's doing in the background, by the way. Big up, DJ. We've got a big up to DJ. And also, Sun Game is on beIN Sports 1. Yeah, hello. He's coming back with paper. He must got breaking news from Daniel Levy. Look at him. Look at him. Let's take that off, guys. Let's take that off now. He's back. Are you back? He's coughing. Are we getting there? Are we getting there to Philip? No, probably not back yet. But big up, and Daniel Field as well. Big up, Daniel, mate. Big up, Daniel. Hope you're doing all right, Daniel. And you're doing fine. Right. We've got coming in. Brian says the Revs should be interviewed after the game, not during it. This is what Philip is saying, and I agree with Philip. Sorry, just. So that's what I think should happen. I think it should happen myself personally. Right, let's go through the news we've got today. Right, this is the start of it now. Now, any potential move by Tottenham for Conor Gallagher was dependent on Højbjerg leaving. Deal is dead for Conor. It is dead completely. It's not going to happen. I think Tottenham will try again in the summer. I'll just ask if Philip, is he ready? Give us a thumbs up, Philip, if you're ready to come in. Are you ready to come in? No, he's not. Okay, so we've got Conor Gallagher. Are you ready to come in yet, Philip? Hello? Oh, I don't know. Okay, just let me know what you're doing, Philip, first. So that's going. Now, West Ham are still trying to find a way for Jota deal had talks remain complicated due to the salary and taxes reasons, but talks took place again on Monday. Now, I have a feeling that I've been told that Jota to West Ham will be completed in the next day or two. Now, they've only got to the 1st of February to get this deal done. Now, I don't know what the rules are for loan deals after the window closes. I think they have a 48-hour window. And let's check with PHILLIP, is he? We've got now. This is little bits of news, guys. We've put together. I was given this morning. Calvin Ramsey leaves Liverpool as he's joined Bolton Wanderers on loan for the remainder of the season. AC Milan forward Rafael Lino is a summer target for Newcastle United and PSG. Now, where's he going to pick, Newcastle or PSG? Where would you think? Look, I think he might end up at Newcastle, but that's just my own opinion. Fenerbahce have signed central back Kalgiga. So this one, they fill it for the names, by the way. Kalgiga Sanoranto on loan from Atletico Madrid until the end of the season. So there's a little bit of tit-tattle for you. AC Milan have approached Arsenal over a deal for centre-back Jacobu Kamwa. So we're going to see how that goes. Now, these are all rumours, by the way, guys. These are not confirmed. These are rumours that I was given to me that these deals could be happening. So the next 48 hours will be very, 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 very interesting. Chelsea have joined the race to sign Lille's Jonathan David. So we'll see, for a team that has no money to spend and have to sell before they can do FFP. I think it's very, very, very weird that somehow they're in the race to buy players. Now, former Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea is reportedly in talks for a Saudi club, Al Shabab. Sounds like a kebab. Al Shabab. As another player going to the Saudi Pro League, and another player that will probably regret moving there in about 5 minutes. Let me know in the chat what you think, guys. Do you think it's a good move for De Gea? Do you think he's still got Premier League? Do you think he's still good enough for the Premier League as well? Let's go on. So that's the latest from there. We've got Tottenham. Now, this is a rumor I'm hearing. These are all rumors, by the way. Tottenham could make an approach for Bayern Munich midfielder Joshua Kimmich. Now, this is one to watch out for. This could sort of have I think this has got legs. Personally, myself, I can't see it happening, but you never know. But let me know what you think in the chat, guys. Would you like to see Tottenham? Is this the sort of marquee signing you want Tottenham to be making? Is this sort of a signing that you want to see? For me, yes, it is. I still don't know if Philip's ready to come in or not. His camera's on, but I don't think he's got his headphones in. I would love to know what Philip thought of this as well, so we will get his thoughts on it if he pops back in. Nottingham Forest are still working to sign goalkeeper in the final days of the window, as revealed last week, and the Galicia deal won't happen now. I think he was supposed to go to Forest. That deal is not happening. It's collapsed. It's not going to happen. Now, Chelsea have rejected an formal approach from Wolves for Amando Borjo. Wolves wanted a loan deal. Chelsea not interested in loan deal. They want to buy him. Outright. Now, West Ham United remain in talks with Texter Group for said Bannerman to join Olympic Lyon in the final days of the window. And then for a Villa fan who comes into our chat, Morgan Rogers, Aston Villa done. Medical is booked for tomorrow. So that will be completed tomorrow sometime. So Morgan Rogers will be going to Aston Villa. Now, this is from the Mail Online. That's why I've put transfer rumours, because this is only a rumour, and all the rest of sort of rumour, apart from the one or two deals I can confirm. Now, Tottenham have made an inquiry apparently for Djurgården Gardens wonder kid Lucas Bargville, the 17-year-old Sweden international. It's the lineup with Barcelona for 8.5 million. Despite that, Spurs could swoop in to sign the promising young midfielder, who's also caught the attentions of several clubs around Europe, including Manchester United, who he had trials with when he was 14, after rising through the ranks at Swedish side if Bamako, whatever. He joined Djurgården Gardens in December. 2022. I cannot even pronounce. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Now, Noosa. Now, me and Philip made a very sort of judgment call that we weren't going to cover the Noosa deal because I was told over a week ago that he might fail his medical. So there was no point in running the story for you guys to actually, just run the story for the sake of running it. And that's why me and Philip made the decision not to run it. I know other channels have. But we decided not to because I sort of knew where it was going. But Brentford have discovered a piece of loose cartilage in Antonio Noosa's knee and persistent back issues that need managing during the physical. Bruges also detected it, but were thinking it wouldn't make any trouble to make the deal happen. But now the Brentford are taking issue with it. Now, as I said, I knew a week ago that this was going to happen. So look, that's why we didn't run with it because there was no point in running with the news. If it's not going to happen, look, and I mean this season, I mean, look, Tottenham now, according to the Mail Online, have been alerted. So why would we go for a player that we know is failing his medical at another club? It just would not make any sense. It just does not make sense. Like Tottenham's medical team, you can think, oh, okay. Okay, he's fine. But he's got a cartilage problem and he's got if he's got back problems, then why are we buying them? And for 25.6 million, it's an awful lot of money to pay for a player with a loose cartridge in his knee and a dodgy back problem. It really is, and for me, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I think personally, I think Tottenham should still stay well clear of this deal, and I think they will stay well clear of this deal, and I think they should, and that's why we haven't run it because we don't think it was worth running because I didn't think it was going to happen, and if he wants to go to Brentford, let him. But look, it's despite interest from Premier League clubs rising Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, and Tottenham Hotspur, Brentford emerged as his preferred choice because he knew it'd be a quicker way for him to get in the team. And this is why he chose Brentford, because he knew if he went to Tottenham, if he went to Chelsea or Liverpool, or Newcastle, it would be a bit longer for him to get into first team football. And I think this is why he chose Brentford, because Brentford will get him in quicker. So we'll have to wait and see. This is like Brentford suffered a setback in the bid to sign winger Antonio Noosa. The 18-year-old is the second youngest player to score in the Champions League history. His 4 goals and 3 assists in 28 appearances for Bruges this season. Is that good? Who knows? Is it bad? I don't think it's wonderful from the thing. No, I don't know if Philip's ready to come back in. If he gives me a thumbs up or something. Yeah, no. That a bit. That. You ready to come in? I don't know. I think he's still doing what he's doing. Hello. He's on the move again. Hello. He's on the move. He's walking. Well, again, what I can see in the background, guys, right, is Philip hasn't turned off his camera, right? So I can see what Philip's doing, and it's really funny. So he's sitting there. Are you coming back in? Yeah, no. Just let me know. Oh, hello. We may be getting Philip back. Oh, dude, you're on mute. You're on mute. Oh, I forgot to say. Oh, dude. Do you know what? Poor old Philip can't even go away on holiday without getting work problems. This is Philip in the Big Brother house. Put your trousers on, goddamn it. Oh Lord. Listen, guys, I've got a bit of news as well for you as well. We've got Amber. I love it. Amrabat will return to his club at the end of the season. He will not be a permanent move to Manchester United. That is confirmed as well. And also, what I'm hearing is the Rashford. Now, me and Philip did the Rashford thing yesterday, and we talked about it. And we talked about him going over to Belfast 2 days before. He missed training on Friday for going to Belfast on Thursday with the match Man United had on Sunday. So Ten Hag left him out the squad, said he rang up, I'm unwell. Well, sure you're unwell. You're probably hungover. Now, he went in yesterday morning or yesterday to Carrington with his agent, who is his brother, to talk to Ten Hag and talk to other individuals in Manchester United. Now, it broke last night. He had a fine around about, for what I'm hearing, around 600,000, but it's not confirmed yet. We're still waiting for Manchester United to confirm this. Now, there is no ban. He's not going to be banned for any length of games. He is going to be only fined. So it begs the question, guys, which I'm going to ask you, and I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Should Rashford be banned for a certain amount of games as a punishment for not turning up to training? Or do you feel if a player has been given 4 days off, that it's his right to do what he wants to do? Or do you feel if he knows he's in training the next day that he must take responsibility for his actions? So, look, for me, I think he does. I think he should be banned for 2 games, given the 2-game ban. I think also he should be fined a lot more heavily than 600k. He should have 2 months' wages. So, look, yeah, thanks, Brian. One thing I love about the show, you never know what's going to happen. No, that is so true. That is so true. We start the show with the pure intentions doing the best show on YouTube, and then it just goes into chaos. Either I can't start the show and Philip's got to quickly start it, or Philip has to bugger off because he's doing his whatever he's doing, and I have to take it. It's quite funny. I love this channel. I've been told that Cess's injury is not bad at all and could still leave. Yeah, I'm hearing that as well. May go back for his teammate Olsen and some. He may do, Jazz. He may do. That's a very good point. A very, very good point. Hello. Hello. Are you joining us now?
Technically, I've been working all week, even though you wouldn't think it. So that just happened to come at the wrong time there.
Brian says, one thing I love about this show, you never know what's going to happen.
Well, that's true. We don't know ourselves what's going to happen.
No, that's true. Look, Philip, just 2 things. We've got a €50 super sticker from DJ Samuel.
What?
I just wanted to... I was speechless. So what do you want to say to DJ?
DJ, that is unbelievably generous of you. I cannot say how glad, how thankful we are for that. I mean, good God. What is that is... I'm speechless.
I'm normally often. Not, but Philip, I'm not normally speechless. You know that. I could talk an eye hand out of a cow's ass or something. You know that.
Well, you frequently do, but go on, carry on.
Yeah, what's what we do in Wexford? It's how we roll. You know, in Wrexham, that's how we roll in Wrexham. Apparently, Waterford's coming into our little county now.
What's coming in?
So, Waterford's joining our expanding counties.
What are we going to call it? Water Wexham?
Yeah, Water Wexham. There you go. We're going to go. We're coming for Kildare. We're coming for you. We're coming for you.
And DJ, Brian, thank you so much again.
Yeah, Jesus, thank you, DJ, honestly. And Brian's asked, Dermot, Philip, how did you both get together to start Tottenham Till I Die channel? It's a bit of a funny one. I've known Philip a lot longer. Well, before we actually got to know each other in the Irish Hotspur, didn't we, Philip? To be fair. Yeah. Then we went for a few games. I was doing the channel with 2 other people, and then I had to pack it up because of my mental health. So I took a month out. And it was basically talking to Philip, wasn't it? Would you like to join the channel? What, 2 years ago now? Yeah. You and Ellie. And then Ellie then sadly had to part ways because of her family times, and it was getting a bit. She had to spend more time with the family, which is fair enough. And me and Philip are just taking it on. As I said, I've got the best co-host on YouTube, and I've said it before. Seriously, I do. When I've been ill or I've had to come out, Philip and Ellie and Mia have taken control, and Philip's been the lead of that. So, yeah, I couldn't ask for a better co-host. I really couldn't.
Oh, thanks for that, Dermot. I enjoy it. I mean, it's, the thing I like about the show is, as you said, we can go off on a tangent And we've often planned shows down to the last degree with 5 and 6 subjects and dealt with none of them.
Yeah, that's happened. I mean,
that's just the way it goes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Philip's great at the watch along. So when Tottenham lose, that's it, Dermot. I'm going. 10 minutes later, you're still there, like saying the same thing. I'm going. So next time you say that, Philip, I'm just going to take you out.
So I have a very short attention span after the final whistle of the game the Spurs lose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I would believe that. Very quickly, Philip. Rashford. Apparently, he's got a £600,000 fine, no ban. Do you think that's good enough? Now, apparently, also Rashford will be discussing his future with SDB and Sir Jim Ratcliffe in the next few weeks. Do you think this is the beginning of the end of Rashford at Man United?
I think a lot of United fans wish that the beginning of the end started the end of last season. Like what he did over that last few days shows total disrespect for 3 things. A, his club.
Yeah.
B, his fellow players.
Yeah.
4 things. C, his manager and the fans.
Yeah.
Total disrespect. He flew to Belfast on his private jet. And apparently he was wearing an outfit that you probably see at a disco in Los Angeles. You know, all white outfit with diamante things on it and 2 wristwatches, 1 on each hand. And he went on a 12-hour tequila bender. And then told the club he wasn't feeling well. Well, I mean, that's the only thing he said about the whole weekend. He wasn't feeling well after 12 hours drinking tequila. You know? Oh, I don't know.
Do you think he was going to a different time zone, going to Northern Ireland? Do you know?
Well, he should have known what to expect in Belfast because they know how to party up there. They're picking up the lost time up there, I'll tell you.
Going in with 2 honest. At least George Best took commercial flights when he went on benders, to be fair to him.
Yeah, well, I think Rashford is trying to. There's actually a saying from George Best written on the wall of the cafe next to our hotel here. It says 75% of my wages I spent on fast cars and wild women, and the rest of it I wasted.
Fair play to him.
Rashford was trying to emulate that now.
Yeah. Brian says that's a nice story. Yeah, look, me go on, don't we, Philip? We go on.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, Philip. I mean, me and Philip, we've been to matches together. We're planning to do an Ireland away game. That's going to be crazy for me because you've been on them.
I've done that. I've got the T-shirt on that one. I'll tell you.
We will take Dave with us, but I don't know. We might lose Dave because Dave might start running on the pitch after players don't know. Listen, very quickly on the Irish thing, Philip. This is the last story before we end off. Luke Carsley has sort of, do you know what? Has walked away, doesn't want that job. So it's left out Neil Lennon or Roy Keane. Who would you want?
Anybody but Neil Lennon.
Why?
No, I don't. I just don't want him. I've heard a few stories over his time at Celtic that I wouldn't like. If he brought the same attitude and regime down to Ireland, we'd be worse off than when we were under Stephen Kenny, and that's bad.
And also,
I think Roy Keane is our only hope here, and bring Robbie Keane in along with him.
Yeah, I think so. Carl Simpson, the Swedish media have been saying that Bogerville come and looked around Spurs in his trip to England. I heard that as well, and there's been rumours tonight the Spurs might go for Solanke. Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
No, I don't know about that now.
Yeah, and Carl says you have the best chat on YouTube. Of course we have. You're the best mod on YouTube, Carl. You know, he's only looking for self-praise because he's a mod.
No, but let's give it this. How you, Carl? Well done, Carl.
Oh, yeah. We're all bowed down to Carl Simpson and the mods. Look, we're all bowed down to you. Yeah. Right, on that bombshell.
Sorry I had to pack off miss half the show there, Dermot, but it's just one of them things.
Excuse me. Sorry. Just lost half my brain cells. Apparently you do when you sneeze, you lose half your brain cells, apparently.
Oh, God, right. Anybody with hay fever in trouble there?
Me has come in. Best mod? What the? Okay, you're the best mod.
All right.
You're the best mod. Yeah, you don't miss a stroke, do you, Mia? She's there, right, doing something with the lads, right? And then it's like the tenor goes round. Dermot said something. What did he say? Best mod ever? What the? Okay, you're the best mod, Mia. Okay, Carl's your apprentice. I've been married for 13 years. Got to fake prison. Got to fake praise from somewhere. We'll miss you tomorrow night, Dermotron. Safe travels back tomorrow, Philip. Yeah, I'm not on tomorrow because I've got to run an errand. But Bobby will be taking up. But don't worry, Ian. I'm on tonight on the Arsenal watch along. I'm here to cause havoc. Bobby thinks I'm going in to be all nice, but I'm in to cause havoc. Hopefully, Benny will be there. I keep calling his name wrong. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep calling him Benny anyway. But yeah. We've got Mia, the queen of the Spurs transfers. I beg to differ on that.
The queen. No, I'll give her the queen bit. All right, maybe.
I'm not scared of you, Mia. I'm not scared of you. No. You can take that out of your mouth and put it where the sun don't shine. We're the channel of the proper Spurs news. We don't give out any other. They're not doing it, Kev. I am telling you. Spurs are not going to have to gather her. I am letting you know that. I know that for a reason. We've got Erwin as well. You're all great and beautiful mods. Jesus. LOL. Hi, guys. Big up, Erwin. You've just joined Wexstrom. It's now Water Wexstrom. There you go. You've joined the mighty Lord. I don't know if I can watch the scum. Well, I'm going on supporting whoever Arsenal are playing. You know that. And you know I'm going to cause havoc when I go on there. But Philip, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Mia gives me the information first thing in the morning. Oh, fair play to me.
Sorry, I missed a bit of it there, but anyway.
Fair play to Mia. And she does. Mia does a great channel as well. So everyone, please get over to Spurs Between the Lines and hit the like and description there. Mia does a great job, and she's a great person as well. A lovely lady, and she really is a lovely lady and a lovely person. Jazz Fusion, all about the last hours. Kev, let's see if Bowley blinks. No guarantees, but the cheeky bidding coming. Well, I'm waiting to hear if there is any upcoming on that. Basuma's not starting for Marley. Hopefully he's not injured. That doesn't sound good. That's not good. Philip, what's your plan? You're back tomorrow, then Thursday. We have something special. I'm going to play this now. This is happening on Thursday. This is one of our new shorts. So let me know what you guys think. Now, there's a little competition. If anyone can name the name of that tune, all right, let me know in the comments and let me know tonight. I am on tonight, Kev. I'm doing the Arsenal Watch along with Bobby on the Full Time Sports Network, which is being broadcast here live on Thfc till I die. We've got Jazz. Mia is the mightiest mouse. Is the mightiest of mouses. Put respect on. Look, I respect Mia. She is my little. Mia to me is like what was the name of Scooby-Doo's cousin? What was his name? Scrappy-Doo. Yeah. Owen's got it straight away. Owen got it. Look at that. Thin Lizzy. Boys are back in town. Yeah. Well, we are doing the transfer deadline day, Philip. We're splitting it into 2 shows, aren't we? Are you there? Anyway, we are splitting it into 2 shows. We're going to do from 4 to 7, and then we're going to do from 8 to midnight. I think that's the plan, isn't it, Philip? Yeah, I think Philip's internet has backed up. But listen, guys, we're going to leave it there. We are back tonight, of course, at 8 o'clock. So whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for all the likes. And thank you also to DJ Samuel again for the lovely super chat. Honestly, me and Philip are so grateful and just so bowled over by that. So thank you very much indeed. Whatever you're doing, have a lovely rest of your afternoon. We're back tomorrow, of course, at 4. Well, somebody will be back tomorrow at 4. Whatever you do, come on, you Spurs, and Big Ange, we trust.